After winning over 15,000 games in Roblox Rivals, I have a pretty good insight on the movement and things that can potentially help you guys in getting better movement. In my opinion, having good movement is just as important as having good aim, and in today's video, we're going to focus on how to get better movement with tips and tactics that I go over one by one. I will leave times in the description for y'all if you want to skip some, etc, etc. But I do hope this helps y'all and find y'all good, what y'all came looking for. I hope y'all do enjoy it. Hope y'all subscribe, like, comment. I appreciate y'all for clicking on the video. Peace. Alright, first off, when people are going through a movement guide or a tutorial, they do kind of leave out one of the most important things, and that is keybind and sense. When you are controlling whichever device you use, that could be mobile, PC, you want to be using the binds that allow you to move around the map as smooth and as comfortable as possible. Say having the best keybinds, preferably for yourself, will give more consistent and comfortable movement around the maps and in-game for yourself. So with that being said, test your keybinds, test your sense. My personal keybind, you could go through them. I already made a YouTube, a settings video on it. But basically just having perfect sense and keybinds for you to be able to move around the map as smooth as possible and being able to hit your shots while moving perfectly to your liking is a big role. Alright, secondly, to start off with, you probably already see me doing it as of right now and in the intro, etc. But this is probably the main thing to move around the map as best as possible. Basically, you're just basically gonna slide jump. So you're just gonna slide jump. It's kind of like a b-hop. You're just gonna slide jump around the map, and this is just way better as of getting around the map than just normally walking. So the next thing I want to go over is just something simple, something basic once again, but we gotta knock it out just in case you don't know this. It's just ledge sliding. Ledge sliding is a great advantage of getting across the map during a gunfight. Let me show you exactly why. So just say I'm at this ledge, or this ledge right here, and I just normally slide forward. You see I only get like right here, about halfway. But if I just do something simple as getting on top, I get through so much faster, almost all the way over here if I didn't stop that slide. So the next part of this guide I want to go over is slide strafing. And this can help in a lot of ways. Say if there's a predicament where they're at ramp and you're having a aim, you don't want to just be jumping across like that, or just moving like jumping across ledges like this in general, slide jumping, or just jumping in general. Now there's something way better that's called slide strafing. So if you come off pillars like this, it's obviously way harder to get targeted. It's way harder for someone to track you. You'd rather be doing this than this and just jumping across the map all. You feel me? This is just so much harder to track. It's so much better for a movement, also about tracking them. So you're gonna be hitting more shots while they're hitting less shots. It's just a beautiful thing to see. Getting into the next part of the movement guide, I'm basically gonna be calling this the Scythe delay, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You're just gonna be delaying your Scythe, and what this does, it basically just tricks the enemy, messing up their thought process and benefiting you at the same time. Doing this, there's a lot of great ways. You will see me doing this on stream a lot of times, but this is basically how you do it. You could Scythe from over here, but you could still slide and get over here and just basically still take out your opponent. It also messes up their audio cues. It's beautiful. I can still get over here and slide. It's just some small again that you should want in your bag. It's just perfect in my opinion. Now we're gonna go into one of my personal favorites. I like to call it, you just slide and glide, literally. So what you want to do, you can maybe call it a warhorn, but you're gonna slide from right here and just jump into this pillar, and you'll literally go so much farther, clear almost half the map, get some points on your opponent. You can always come back, still do it, and still get some points. You probably already seen me do it before on live or earlier in this stuff. But yeah, this is perfect, especially in the beginning when you have warhorn. You can almost get all the way over here with no Scythe, allowing yourself to, you still have your utility. Still have your Scythe. You're just sliding from right here on the ground into like the middle kinda. Alright, we got our warhorn, we call it in. We could do this, and we get all the way over here, and say we did this, and we still have our Scythe, and we're still able to take top ground without taking damage, too much damage. Alright, so the next thing is grenade jumps. Grenade jumps is mostly used in like default loadout fights or tracking fights, but now that there's been a buff with the fist and that you get launched with momentum whichever way you go, using these grenade jumps is just perfect. Coming off here, and you're able to launch yourself wherever you want across the map. It's honestly perfect. That's also another thing. Fist is a beautiful thing to use if you are pretty good with it, and you can track very well. But yeah, I'll leave some. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of grenade jumps for y'all. Just basically show where to throw it. You might want to pay attention to where I throw it, how I'm coming off the ledge, in multiple spots. I'll show a whole bunch. There's one right there. Basically almost anywhere. some cool ones where you like come around. I'll just do a whole like a little montage for y'all right now. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Alright, so for this tip, I'm gonna call it fast fall. Basically, you see how I'm falling and I'm not showing my body as much as like if I didn't do this. See how much I'm going up and I can't lay it on this edge? But if you're coming off this, say you're going DL, you're just coming up, you can get some shots like this. So what you want to do is just crouch. You're basically just crouching. You come here and get like a 1-2 tap it maybe, but you know how 1 or 2 taps does in this game. You can really turn the tables around. Doing that, you could also do it like DL. Say you want to come over here, you could get around this pillar. You just hit some perfect shots. Another thing is I want to talk about, seems simple, but it's round starts. Now, when you're starting a round, you don't want to just be moving around the map just to be moving. You want to have, you know, some type of direction to where you're going and why you're going there, trying to take control of that part of the map. You could have multiple starts. Say you're starting here, you can take control of bottom, you know, have control of all this and then come up, you know, that's the star as well. Or you could take control of top immediately and come up right here, or you could come up over there or over here. But you always want to have a star knowing. Now a star I love, if y'all watch my live, you know I come on this pillar to that pillar, kind of in a bunny hop motion. This is a star I love to do. You come up here, boom, you're already looking at that ramp, already able to see everything up top, and just such a fast motion. You're able to understand what's going on already. Okay, lastly, what you must have in this game for this moving guide is centering. I saved the last long explaining. Now you see how I already have my crosshair ready. It's like kind of how it's already on this window. Now you'll see that a lot if you're really paying attention to my movement. My centering is close to perfect because that's what I strive on. But being able to center properly would just create a smoother movement environment for yourself. And already having your screen in place of where you need won't only help your moving, but where you're aiming. Also, having better centering and great centering, it leads your pathing to where you need to be. Force you to move with intention towards the map. So if I want to go right here, I wouldn't be looking over here to do it and then come over here. No, I'd want to just get straight to the point, right into the center. As you can see, my crosshair always stays in the middle of this window smoothly. It's very smooth. No matter where I'm going, no matter how fast I'm turning, it's always where my crosshair needs to be. Alright, going with our sniper, Rev Scythe Warhorn here. A streak. Oh, he is sniping as well, but you see how I'm already. This is another start I like to take to get crossed really quick. That's another start you could pick up in as well. So just look at everything I'm doing here and just think about how I explained it, how it's actually getting put together in game. You see how that centering, just exactly how I was talking about the slide and glide into the centering, it all gets put together. It's crazy to seem. I was just chatting, but it really actually works. Okay, he's the better player, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's another one of my starts. If I just hit my shots, that would have been perfect. Good shot by me. Oh, hold on a minute. This guy might just be the best player in the game. He just gave me my 2 headshots back. You know, let's go ahead and see, make sure this isn't what I think it is. Oh, it's not. Okay. Or is it? Hold on here. We might have to. And this is another thing. Another little tip. Riot Shield is meta. When you're streaking, it can save a lot. It has saved a lot of my games. I'm not gonna lie. Just like this. I have no idea how this guy's hitting all these headshots. But hey, you just gotta give him his props at the end of the day. But you see how my crosshair is already right here at this edge? Right here. We can still use this as a learning experience. See how I was already snapping onto this right here? So if he would have came this way, I already had a perfect angle. And let's just use our read and react like we were talking about first starts. He is going to that ramp every single time, so that'll give me a perfect nade. Perfect. Just read and react to your opponent, get a feel how they play. It's nothing crazy. This guy's the best. He doesn't miss. Literally. I kind of can't see this guy's avatar to aim, but it's all good. See the movement there? I'm low-key more movement than AM, of course. But it does save me a lot of times. I'm not gonna lie to you. Good aim right there. These guys are pretty high level. Our first really high, almost kind of high level. So you see how my crosshair's already up on these pillars? Even if I'm down here, they're still up on these pillars. And then it comes up, snaps. That was another example how I just already had it on this side of the ramp. That's just some little things you can pick up on. Oh, we clutched up right there. I look-y didn't see him go over my head. That centering, what? I know I sound like a broken record, but centering is like one of the most important things. The fact that I was able to keep my crosshair right there, he just scythed into it. It was perfect for me. That was the last game. Ended up on a good number on our streak too. I hope y'all did enjoy this video. I hope the movement tutorial was good enough to get y'all a better movement after this. Yeah, but I hope you have a blessed night. Ooh, he subbed. Nah, shout out to this guy. Shout out to this guy. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all. Peace.